Hey all, welcome back to some Darkest Dungeon. We actually have a bonus here, a Resolve XP and I believe damage. It's not showing here, but I think it's damage in the Warrens. So we are going to look at going after the Inchoate Flesh, because why not right now? Now the flesh is like some of the other ones. It has like 4 parts to it, which all get to be attacked equally or something like that. So you want things that can do damage over time. So I'm thinking a Plague Doctory who is very much focused on blighting is probably the way to go here. And I'm wondering here if we do something like... We're probably going to manipulate you to give you Emboldening Vapors, I think. We'll want the Jester for the bleed. Unfortunately, I don't have a Houndmaster that's low enough level because it's a basic... It's, whatchamacallit here. Level 1 mission, and our only Houndmaster is level 3. So we're going to put together a team here that can do damage over time. So, Plague Doctor, definitely. I want an aggressive Jester, I think. Which means you, and you're going to be in a weird spot, right? Because I want both of those. We're going to turn off Battle Ballad. Yeah, we're going to have to do some party manipulation nonsense here. Grave Robber might be useful. Give you the awesome blight and the poison darts, maybe? Okay. I kind of like that. Can I put you in last? Useful in last? Lunge? Kind of. Thrown dagger, poison darts would be good. Flash and daggers. Okay, we can actually get you to be a last pick. I don't have a healer. Never mind. Let me get a healer. Cultist? You could... Actually, the Occultist isn't terrible here. We would give you the Hex. Alright, and then I need a frontline person. Maybe you. You're going to do bleeding. Yep, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put you in frontline. Okay, now let's go figure out skills, because I think skills are going to be an issue here. So you, I need you to be bleeding mostly. Exsanguinate is fine. You're actually good. Chester, on the other hand. I don't want solo. Do I want Dark Stab? Moves you forward. I mean, solo finale is the kind of thing. You're okay. You're fine. You. Do I not need to do as much as I thought I needed to do? You want Emboldening Vapors. Move update. We're gonna do Plague Grenade and this, and upgrade that. We'll upgrade this as well, just to do a little bit more extra healing for us. And then you. You're fine. Alright, let's think about doing, like, some weapon upgrades here. And then maybe that. So a decent amount of upgrades. Let's look at our skills, make sure we have the right ones here. You're fine. You're going to take off this to grab Vapors, and you're good in the back now. You're good. You're fine. You are not... Let's make sure. You are only... You can, from either of those spots, and either of those spots. Do I take off? I mostly want you to attack, so for the moment we're going to leave that there. We're going to not worry about stress at all. Okay, so we're going to the Warrens. We're going to do... We're going to be aggressive here. 4, 3, 3. Holy water? No, we're probably okay. Let's just stay with that. This is going to be interesting. I don't think I've done this team in the
My
past.
zeal for blood rituals and summoning rites had begun to ebb, as each attempt invariably brought only failure and disappointment. Progress was halting, and the rapidly accumulating surplus of wasted flesh had become burdensome.
So we'll see here. I am not immediately comfortable that we're going to amazingly win, but I think it's a
The thing is more terrible than I can describe. An incoherent jumble of organ, sinew, and bone.
So let's probably bat down in this corner. Let's get this room, since it's a trap that we already know about. You have a 90% chance of disarm. We'll get your stress down. You have extra damage and resolve XP. That's awesome. And we can pick. Are you going to give them to me? You are. Okay, so that's fine. All of that was good. Alright. Step 1. Done. We're going to probably go straight to the flesh. Or where we expect the flesh to be. I guess it could be in either of those two corners. The top left. The top right or the bottom right, sorry. Corners. So we'll probably go both ways. We've got 2 battles coming up. What torch one's here? Oh, easy battle here. Easy. Get some blighting going. You're just dead. Let's do this. You're dead too.
Executed with impunity.
And then hopefully you can hit the front line. Do some damage to you. I realize now that our frontline attacks are a little weak. So really just do.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Should be fine. Okay.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Don't mind that at all. So these should be relatively easy attacks. Like, we got extra damage, etc. A lot of these guys are going to level up to 3 once we're done here. So, a lot of potential upgrades coming. Okay, all the dots in the world. And that was perfect. Let's do this. Let's get more damage in. Definitely play grenades. Let's see if we can't make sure that one of they're gonna die. You're not quite there. Let's start getting you lower. So this dude will be left and this dude will be left. That's fine.
A death
You're dead.
by inches.
Okay, that went about as perfect as you could. Yeah.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Probably should have just done the slice off the solo one, but he's dead now, so. Sure. Doesn't really matter what you do.
Their cursed champion falls.
Boom. And that's a trap. You get blighted. We will just de-blight you. You're the scout. There's a room battle there. We're going to try to get to the boss first and kill the boss, and then we'll start clearing other stuff out. That's the right play. Lots of disease potential here, but they're surprised, so we could potentially just knock them out immediately. That's a sucky dodge. Play grenade here. You're dead.
Their formation is
Got 2 of
broken.
them.
Maintain
That's about
the
all we could hope
offensive.
for. And they dodged, so we're actually in a great spot. You really can't do anything to the front. Got it. Need to watch that a little bit. It won't matter for the boss fight, so I'm not too worried about it, but it's still worthwhile to know. You're gonna get to 1. Ugh. That's a little frustrating. I'm gonna take one more attack here just because things. You get diseased, it's gonna suck. Good. Switch. Switch apparently is a thing.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Extra shovel if we do. This is bandages, but hey, okay, you're fine.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
I think you're the only one that's taken damage so far. I don't get any extra food, so that's fine. We're gonna keep on running this way. Still haven't seen. It's got to be one of those two things, which we knew. That's what we expected. So this is a cart. Can I do? Yep, herbs here.
A fortune
That's a ton more
waiting
food.
to be
Okay.
spent.
The collector. So we're gonna just do that. You are gonna embolden members here. We're gonna weaken. the minute things happen from his side, he'll collect and he will summon. So now we're going to have things we can attack here. Let's Rain of Sorrows, because you do take DOT. I was not prepared for the collector. That's not where I thought we were going here. Start getting damage on these guys, and the bleeds both hit, which is amazing. Do this again. You're just dead. Let's Vapors you. And then we're going to do this.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Headstrong. I assume that's a buff. That's a heal. I don't really care about you healing in front. It's 6 damage per turn. You will summon another dude. Good dodge. Alright. Shouldn't be a bad fight overall. Just keep on doing damage, I guess. Take that.
Slowly.
You die.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Yeah, let's keep on hurting this dude. 9 damage per turn. We will now start the switch nonsense, and I might actually switch these two up. No, you don't have a front. That sucks. Left call again. It's fine. Headhunt. Okay. That's happening. Alright, you can do those there, that's fine. I assume you know how to act. Fighting. Okay. Do that, so you heal the bleed as well. I assume. Oh no, you take the bleed. Stop. Heal bleed, take bleed. You're almost dead as well. Yeah, you're your own bleed, that's fine. Need to heal here. Ow.
A decisive pummeling.
You have 9 damage coming in, so you're not quite dead yet. Heal yourself again.
Soothed. Sedated.
Heal yourself. That's not as good as I was hoping to. Come on. 12 now. 12, you're dead. Okay. Good. Perfect. Some potential damage, yeah.
As the ghoulish collection scatters, the rats prepare to feast.
Right, so do I want to do the food right now? I don't think so, which means we're going to drop you. Take that. Take the extra money without a problem. We are going to get into another fight immediately, which is a little worrisome, but a lot of these fights are pretty easy. Yeah. Disease? Just stress. Okay. That's unfortunate. Definitely do that. Start on those two. And then you do this. Start knocking him down in particular. It's okay. There's the bleed, that's good. You. Go ahead. See if we can't get some play. Oh, perfect. Yeah, that
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
You're up. You're dead. So, like, what's exactly happening? No, just straight dead. Do a little bit of healing there just to top you off, because we can. That's a top off, if I never saw one, and you resisted. Perfect. Now we just need to kill the front dude, which is always a little bit risky with this team comp, but yeah, 9 damage and you're going to bleed for 4. You will be gone pretty soon. Perfect dodge. Okay. If I get another healing, I can probably heal you. I do. Now we play this game. definitely want most of these. Journal page.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Assume none of these have any effect, but it's holy water that's got to have an effect, right? Try it. Great power. Extra damage until you camp. Well, we're definitely going to do this battle before we camp, so why not?
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
That's fine. They're all surprised, so good chance to get some damage in. Heal here. Perfect. Do a ton of damage, cause a bleed. It's the song we have. You're just dead. You're just dead. We're gonna get walked through.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Get a munch off.
Compassion.
I didn't even.
Did
Did I do trinkets? No, I don't think. Did I sell trinkets? I don't think I actually did. I think we're living off of trinkets that I already had on some of these characters. Yeah, see right there. No trinket. Whoops. Bleed for. You resisted the bleed. You have no bleed resist. Oh, you have 60% bleed. I'm not quite sure why I buffed you. Lower if we can. Go there. Not ideal. But still annihilated. We're actually back to full at this point.
This expedition at least promises success.
I could have eaten those 2 pieces of food. That was dumb of me. We're gonna go for the fight before we camp because this is silly at this point. Let's see if we find it. You're holy water. We're gonna ignore that. Don't quite remember how that works, but
the way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
So 100 HP. Lots of potential.
Squirming, contorting, and ever expanding. This horror must be unmade.
Keep up you. Holding you. It's fine. You're in a perfect spot. You can do this. That's 10 damage plus the double bleed, which is amazing. I guess they can heal. 8 damage is annoying, but we have a blight with you. 10 damage is rough. Do that. Get double bleed down. Yes. Okay. It's fine. And they move around. That's what's happening. Or they change type or something. I can't even tell. Gonna keep on layering on the lead as much as we can. Okay. Yeah. Can I move you? No, do this. Vapors once more. Okay, we're definitely doing a ton of bleed damage. Dodge. You. 11 damage is probably better than the heal. Especially if we're going to camp after this just to grab other things. Now I want to heal you. Especially because you got a bleed. Okay. Move around again. Now you're mostly the healy dude.
Masterfully
Double crit
executed.
means you are effectively gone once you take some moves here. Although they're going to heal a lot, it doesn't. That's fine. They actually managed to heal a lot. will not matter.
A powerful blow.
18 damage. Boom.
It is as grotesque in death as it was in life.
Sure it is. Take all that.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Get rid of you. I'd rather the money than the crests, although at this point, get rid of you and take the crests as well. Continue adventuring. We're going to camp. We will eat fully.
Huddled together. Furtive and vulnerable.
Let's see here.
Rats in a maze.
You don't have a disease, so that's not useful. Let's see here. You could reduce stress on someone. Actually useful. Add some stress. No. Do that. Reduce stress. That's great. We have 6 here. We'll add a little bit of stress, but prevent the ambush. Useless. 2. Alright. No ambush coming.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Well, we're going to do this, I think, to get everything. So we'll move this way. It'll take us a little bit, but since we've already done a lot of it, we can just pass by. And since we are in no danger of dying, I'd rather get as much as we could from this fight, from this area. We have shovels still, right? Yeah. That's an herb thing, but we'll have you drink any. Go here. Double disease is annoying.
A singular strike.
Means you're dead. Okay. Awesome. Do that anyway. Let's try to get you closer on. Probably. Do. Alright, well, clearly we need to heal you. The double bite. So you're both dead, so now it's just dude. Stun is fine. You go here. This is not the optimum team at all. That's what we're learning. Doesn't matter. Still gonna win. I don't think you have 10 bleed on you yet, so you're gonna get one more attack. Heal. You critted for 6? Only some crit. So there's a bleed. Yeah, resist. Boom. Back there, in case we do need to go again. You can heal. You. Good enough. And dead.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
There, we can get both of them for the moment. That was easy. This one. Yeah, you're scouting. Found the trap. Clear a trap. Okay. You're just gonna touch it. Okay, that's fine. Need to eventually get rid of that, but whatever. You touch the trap. You barely have any stress. This is a nice, easy get a boss done stage. I like it. And be greedy.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Down this way. These, however, I do want to touch. Thank you. Won't need the shovel, so we're not going to worry about
Such
it.
blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
These there's like one thing we're gonna have to like really back up. Okay, no surprise. Too bad. The double blight's really good. We can do that. Almost guarantee that you're dead. Perfect. Some more damage there, just in case. Yeah, those are often a lot of land bleed. Great. And drums ability. Okay. You really don't want that person to do well. Dodge. We'll start there. It'll be more effective and might kill you on the next turn here. Kill that lead, so you have to worry about it. It's a little bit of a healing turn, less damage, but we're probably fine. Dead, thank you. And sure.
A devastating blow.
We're gonna take a hit from him, which is annoying. Good dodge. Less annoying. And we can bowl and confront it. No reason to give you stress. Heal. Sure. Why don't you do that? Stress is 19. Stress is
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
You're somehow... Okay. At this point, get rid of you and take your money. Probably going to give you stress, right? That's one of the options there. It's annoying, but not devastating by any means. Should make sure we kill her and then should worry about anything. She's definitely dead. Let's just... If the bleed happens... Oh, you can't. Great. See, if the bleed happens, you're great. It's like the first front one that we can't bleed, so... But we double dodged, so that's good. You just do this. Perfect. We can kill with a curse, and then... Go ahead. Another attack, which is annoying. We dodge again, so it doesn't matter. And we'll awesome that I made room for gold.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the
Still
light?
awesome that I made room for the gold. This way we got one more battle. I'm not going to take the risk. I'd rather just disarm it. The bone pile is useless to us. Okay. And surprised.
Well struck.
Double white is perfect. Let's see if we can do this to keep on going down. Go, and then we can do that. Not quite gonna kill the Cannoneer, but oh. Boo. Dodge. You're gonna die. You can give up. 4 damage. Resist the light, so it doesn't matter. Might stun. And dodged. Okay. Had a very lucky episode so far. Give you vapors to increase your damage. Focus there, maybe. Not quite dead yet. kill you, because it makes sense to kill you. Weakening curse for the kill? What are you gonna get? You're gonna get 8. You're gonna get down to 1. Damn. Damn. So potential some damage there, but not too much. And just anyway. Awesome. 2 curses for the kill.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We will walk up here, get this curio and that curio, and then we'll be done. Very useful. Sure. Yeah, this is about as effective as a run as you could hope to have. We're gonna have to heal. We're gonna have to stress heal 1 person, and we will have covered the entire map, and not really been risky ever. So we are kind of over leveled for the flesh level, I think is what it boiled down to. Oh, great, a map. We've literally seen everything. That was perfect timing. So we got the Blasphemous Vial, which is really good for the Plague Doctors, although they take more stress because of it. 16k gold, 15k gold, which is awesome. And then 3 levels up to level 3. Don't mind. At all. So that was actually kind of good. Another boss down.
You answered the letter. Now, like me, you are a part of this place.
Part of this place. Highwayman, Crusader, Hellion, not really what we want. We'll do this and start working on that, because that feels good. To reduce the cost of skills. Not sure that's that needed right now. It's not a bad one, right? I say that, we might as well do it, because it will just cascade forward and benefit for us.
A strict regimen is paramount if one is to master the brutal arithmetic of combat.
We have a lot of level 3s now, so we're actually getting to the point where we're going to only want to do 1 or 2 more level 1s before we start doing 3s more often. But we'll call it into it here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.